Hello yogis, my name is Debbie Lash and welcome to or welcome back to my YouTube channel if you've practiced with me here before. Please subscribe. If you haven't already, click the bell. It's going to alert you every time I post a new class, and I'm averaging, one class a week. So there's lots of new and exciting footage coming your way. So today is a 30-minute practice. I know so many of you are very busy and there's just not enough time in the day. So 30 minutes is enough time, even 15 minutes. If you want a 15-minute practice, have a look at my channel and you'll see some 15-minute practices there. But today is 30 minutes and just a great way to open the body, get into the hips, shift that energy and set yourself up. So you're ready to, take on whatever comes your way. Shall we get started? We're starting a little differently today. We're going to start standing up. Mountain pose. So roll the shoulders down and away from the ears. That's it. Some teachers teach this with the big toes touching, heels slightly apart. You can start with feet hips distance. You just choose what feels better in your body. You are your best teacher. Roll the shoulders down. And we open up the arms by turning the palms out, and then because this is opening your upper arm, and then all that happens is you just turn the palms in, so you've still got this lovely rotation through the upper arm. Good, pause here, hug the belly in, frontal hip points lift up, press through the feet. Inhale, lifting both arms up, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold and bow. Inhale, half lift. Look forward as you step back into plank. Pause here, inhaling here. Exhaling here. That's it. If you need to put your knees to the floor, just drop the knees, and this is going to help you support your lower back. Inhaling here. Exhaling here. 2 more cycles of breath. Press down, feel a whisper of cat pose in your upper back. Inhaling here. Exhale, shift the weight forward, lower halfway down, pause here, hold. Inhale, maybe you can drop the knees to the floor. Exhale here, and lower all the way down. Low cobra. I'm going to bring cupcake fingers today to the practice. Inhale, lift the chest, keep the bottom ribs on the floor. Exhale, lower down. 2 more, point the toes, lift the knees. And last one here, inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower, hands underneath the shoulders, tuck the toes, knees up or down. Maybe keep the knees down for the first one. Round, lift up and back, downward facing dog. Inhaling here, have a look at your hands, spread your fingers, make sure your 4 fingers are facing forward. Have a look at your feet, feet are hips distance. Roll the inner thighs back, hug the belly in. Inhale, high tippy toes. Exhale, bend the knees, step to the top of the mat. Half lift, inhale, forward fold and bow, exhale, pressing down, inhale, rise, pulling your energy back into the heart space. Good, 2 more rounds, root to rise, Serena Mascara, A, half lift, inhale, look forward as you step back, plank, inhale, hinge forward, lower halfway down, roll over toes. I forgot to mention, if you need music, you can find it on my Instagram or my Spotify. Exhale up and back. 3 cycles of breath. You could even pause it here, go and click into my Instagram. I have music sitting in my link tree that you just hit it and away you go. You've got a 30-minute music sequence that you can add to this practice. I love to practice with music. I don't know if you do. Maybe let me know in the comments below. Inhale, lift the heels. Bend the knees. Maybe a little hop. Half lift, inhale. How are your energy levels? Forward fold and bow. Pressing down through the feet, inhale, rise. 1 more time, exhale, root to rise. Forward fold. I'm not going to talk through this one. Just meet me in down dog. Inhaling through the nose. Big sigh out, exhale. Inhale, come forward into plank pose. Pause here. Vashisthasana, side plank. Center the left hand, right arm up. Some of us This already feels like a lot, so we're going to drop the bottom knee down and find strength here, just building into the sideways, arm up and over. Inhaling here. Exhaling here, this top hip's rolling forward. 2 more cycles of breath. If your bottom knee's down on the floor, you can stagger the feet. We're going to lift the top leg up. Inhale. Draw the knee into the chest. Step the right foot forward. Inhale here. Exhale here. 2 more cycles of breath. Hug your right hip back. Fire up the back leg. Inhale. If your ribs are resting on the thigh, see if you can lift the ribs off the thigh. Good. Pyramid pose round. Some people like to keep the toes down. I like to float them up. Look at the back heel. Tiptoe fingers forward. Inhaling here. Exhaling here. One more cycle of breath. Inhale. Exhale here. Warrior 3. Lift off the back foot. Lift the chest. Inhaling through the nose. Lift the shoulder heads. Hug the belly in. Toes turn down. Just embrace any wobbles. Notice how that right hip feels. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the nose. Standing splits. You can keep both hands to the floor. Right hand behind. Drop the crown of the head towards the floor. Forehead towards the shin. Fire out the back leg. Really starting to open those hamstrings. Inhaling here. And exhaling here. Both hands to the floor. Look forward. Float the right leg back. Place the back knee down. Exhale. Taking a twist. Release the back toes. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, hands at prayer. Hug the ribs in. Exhale, round and round. That's it. You can stay right here. This feels like enough, and it really is enough. But I always like to add in lots of layers for you. So to fire up the back leg if you're looking for more. Squeeze the buttocks. Some of you like to split the arms here. Inhaling here. You could even add in a half bind. So layer upon layer. But notice if you're chasing the poses, maybe just staying still and breathing into it. Finding that sweet spot. And one more cycle of breath. Inhaling here. Both hands to the floor. Look forward as you step back plank. Vinyasa or straight to down dog. You choose. Roll over toes up dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. You stay where you are. I'm just going to turn around so that I'm facing you. Good. Let's do the other side. Glide forward into plank pose. Inhale. Exhaling here. 3 more cycles of breath. Press down. Find the frontal hip points lifting. Center the right hand. Stack or stagger the feet. Some of you are dropping that bottom knee down to build strength here. Others are going to come with me. Stack the feet. Arm up and over. Press down, lift up, hug the ribs in, top hip rolls forward slightly. We're pressing down to lift up. Squeeze your thighs together. Lift the knees and thighs. Inhale, top arm up. Draw the top leg lifted. Knee into the chest. Step forward. Low lunge. Inhale here. Notice if your ribs are on the thighs, that's okay. But try and lift the rib. Activate. Hugging the front ribs in. Inhaling here. Exhaling here. Straighten through the back of the neck. Notice I was crunching through the back of the neck, trying to draw the chin forward. Inhale. Exhale. Pyramid pose. Exhale, round. Look to the back foot. Lift the heel so the heels are all the way over the toes. Inhaling here. Exhaling here. One more cycle of breath. You know where we're going. Warrior 3. Place the front toes down and a little lift off. Inhale. Shift the weight into the heel of the standing foot. Hug the ribs in. Lift the shoulder heads. up and away from the floor. 3 more cycles of breath. Standing splits, hands to the floor. Inhaling here. Remember, you can keep 2 hands. You can put your hands on blocks. Forehead towards the shin. And float the right leg back. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, place the back knee down. Taking a twist. Release the toes. Inhale, both thumbs up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Hug the ribs in. Exhale, twist. Pause here. Some of you are keeping the back knee down. Some of you are firing it up, splitting the arms. 5 cycles of breath, wherever you are. Know that you are your best teacher. Ujjayi breath, internal gaze. We're 10 minutes in. You should start to feel things shifting and opening, which means there's only 20 minutes to go and you're done. Your work is done. Inhaling here. Exhale, both hands to the floor. Step back plank. Do you want the vinyasa or do you want to go straight to downward facing dog? Up and back. Downward facing dog. Inhaling, floating the right leg straight back. Glide forward, knee to nose round. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Knee to nose round. Knee to nose round. Step the right foot through. Good. Inhale, lift the chest. Hug the right hip back. Step the back foot up. Inhale, hands on the hips. Parsvottanasana. Inhale, rise. Exhale here. Maybe walk the right foot over to the right. Inhale, arms out wide. Rotate the palms back. Option 1, fist to fist. Option 2, or reverse namaste. This could feel too much for 10 minutes into the practice. It just depends on how open your shoulders are, how often you're practicing. Inhale, lift the chest. Hinge forward halfway. Pause here. Inhale, hug the ribs in. Lift the shoulder heads. Exhale, forward, fold and bow. Make sure you're steering the body over the right leg. Inhaling here. Exhaling here. 1 more cycle of breath. Inhale. Drop the left hand down on the inside. You could use a block here. Slide the right hand to the sacrum. Roll and lift the right shoulder. Inhaling here. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, maybe you got your hand on the outside. Maybe you've just got that little bit more flexibility in the hamstrings and your hips and your shoulders. That's it. 5 cycles of breath. Twisting Ardha Chandrasana. Twisting half moon. And exhale, both hands to the floor. Inhale, step the back foot up. Malasana Yogi squat. Exhale, lower down. There we go. You might want to move side to side here. It might feel good. Inhaling through the nose. So there's an option here for a half bind. So we're binding by bringing, I'm just going to turn around so you can see where I'm going. Right upper arm inside of the right knee. Left arm up. Rotate the palm back. Reach. And pause here. Inhaling through the nose. So you could stay right here and just work. And if you're not binding, you're definitely going to stay playing with the half bind, or you can keep the hands in prayer, just working on your hip opener. Others are going to come with me, stepping the left foot in, lifting up onto the right tippy toes, chin to chest, belly to spine. Inhale, lifting all the way up. Exhaling here. And one more cycle of breath, inhale. So remember, this is just an option. Your practice might not be here at the moment, and that's absolutely fine. Change sides. It's a lot of core work, a lot of bandha work for that lifting up. That's it. Just maybe you're staying with binding here. If the shoulders are sticky and tight, this is where your work is. Otherwise, you're coming with me, shift the weight into the left foot, step the right foot in, high on the tippy toe. The left foot, chin to chest, belly to spine. Inhale, lifting all the way up. One more cycle of breath here. And we come down the same way we came up. Exhale, lower down. Would you like to take a Bakasana? This is a question. Do you want to take Bakasana? I love to add it into my classes. It's one of those poses that it's one of the easier arm balances to master. The more you do it, you're going to feel fantastic strength in your fingers and your wrists. A lot of cat pose going on in the upper back. Inhale here. Exhale, lower down. Step into downward facing dog. If you want the vinyasa, take it. Otherwise, stay right here. And inhaling, floating the left leg back. Glide forward, knee to nose round. Maybe you can touch the knee to the nose. Inhale, knee to nose round. Last one. Look forward, step it through. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale here. Step the back foot up a third. Pause here, Pars Vottanasana. Pause, press down, hands on the hips. Inhale, rise. Nice work, yogis. So we're doing the same shape in the arms. So remember, fist to fist. If you're doing opposite hand to opposite elbow, change the hook. Or reverse namaste. Inhaling here. Exhaling, hinge forward. Inhale, lift your shoulder heads up. Exhale, forward fold and bow over the left leg. Maybe you want to walk the left foot over a little bit so you've got more stability between the feet. Hug and drive your left hip back to the right heel. Shoulder heads lifting like low cobra. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the nose. Inhale, drop the right hand down. Bring the left hand to the sacrum. Inhale, lift the chest. A hand on a block is a great idea. Exhale, rotate, hug the left hip in. Inhale here, maybe top arm up. 5 cycles of breath, and you could do hand on the inside or outside. So imagine you're pressing, my hands are on your hips, drawing both hips back, and your sacrum is squared. You're pressing down to lift the shoulder heads up, lift up, look up. And inhaling here. Exhale. Step the back foot up. Inhale, high tippy toes. Exhale, big toes together, lower down. Inhale, hands to prayer. Exhale here. Some of us are playing with another round of Bakasana. Knees in. If you're not doing Bakasana today, take the knees wide for another variation of Malasana. In Malasana, the heels are coming down towards the floor. My heels don't touch. My big toes are together. All my Bakasana friends are here, and some of you may drop into a tripod headstand if that is part of the practice for you today. Inhaling, lift the shoulder heads. Exhaling here. I'm going to come back into Bakasana. And when we're ready, lowering all the way down. Draw the heels to the buttock. Lower yourself all the way down. Inhale. Exhale, lift yourself up. Big toes pressing into the floor. Inhale, lower. You might want to put your hands on the back of the thighs. If you need that bit of support, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Two more. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Take it to the right. You're into the obliques. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Only 3 more on this side, I promise. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. We've only got 10 more minutes and you're there. Exhale, lift. Last one. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Take the hands to the left. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Last 2. Last one. Lower all the way to the floor. Robot arms. So how are you feeling at this point of the practice? We're very close to the cool down, but we've got this nice big back bend. So let's lift up into bridge pose. Some of us are staying here. Some of us might have a block or a cushion or blankets or towels underneath the hips. From here, I'm going to lift up into Urdhva Dhanurasana because my body wants the bigger back bend, which is always nice if you're practicing in the morning. Maybe skip the big back bend if this is an evening practice. Back bends have a tendency to stimulate and wake you up. So if you're kind of wanting to go to bed, you know, in the not too distant future, let's skip this. Think about the feet. Inhaling through the nose, drop the head back. Pressure down through the thumbs and the forefingers. Maybe lift the heels. Inhaling here, squeeze the outer knees. Lift the head, exhale, lower down. Draw the knees into the chest. Happy baby. Round and round. And when you're ready, hands on the back of the thighs. We're going to finish with a nice hip opener. Lift all the way up. So, options. Option 1, you can take Sukhasana. Just bringing one leg in front of the other, crossing at the shins. Option 2, half lotus. Bringing one leg up. Option 3, full lotus. If that is part of your practice and your body is that open. I can't lift this one up because I have a little sensitivity in the knee, so I'm just not even going to demonstrate that. So I'm staying with half lotus for a deeper hip stretch. Inhale, lift the chest. Hug the ribs in, tiptoe the fingers forward. Inhaling here. I like to lift up onto cupcake fingers. Keep the breath moving through the body. One more cycle of breath. And walk the hands back. Inhale, change sides. Change the cross of the legs. Half lotus or Sukhasana, you choose. Any electrical pain in the knees, don't do this then. Exactly. If your knees all the way up, maybe you're just going to sit upright and just work with just trying to bring this knee down. This took me a very long time to get to this point in my practice, like a very long time. So years and years, and it's still a work in practice. Inhale, lift the chest, tiptoe fingers forward. Inhale out. You could come down onto the elbows if that felt better. If you've just got that little bit more flexibility through your hips. Pressing down to lift the bottom ribs up into the back spine. And inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, release. Let's finish with a twist. Let's take ourselves all the way down. Take the arms in cactus. Inhale, knees to the chest. Drop both knees over to the left. I'm just going to move over so that... Good. Pause here. Inhaling here. Exhaling here. Some of you, if you want a deeper twist, you're going to extend the top leg, maybe catch the foot, maybe you can't catch the foot here, doesn't matter. And inhale, lift, maybe catch the bottom foot. This is called a pretzel twist. I love this twist. And then you roll the shoulder, left shoulder down and away from the ears, and then press your, kick your feet into the hands. Inhaling here, exhaling here. You could take this shape without actually being able to clasp the hands and the feet. That's all good. Just meet yourself where you're at today. And if this twist doesn't work in your body, you take a twist of your choice, one that works for your body. And come back through center. Neutralize the hips. And other side. Inhale, draw the knees to the chest. Drop both knees over to the left. You could stay here or extend the top leg. Lift up. Pretzel twist. I hope you enjoyed this 30-minute practice and you feel ready either to step into your day, or maybe it's time to embrace the evening and just relax now that you've done this nice little yoga flow, vinyasa flow. Leave me a comment in the feedback below. I'd love to hear how you got on, how you're feeling. Just say hi. Keeps me motivated, helps other people find classes when they're sifting through the thousands of yoga classes available on YouTube. And release. Come back through center. Maybe just windshield wiper the legs side to side. And when you're ready, step the feet. Roll the shoulders under. Take a deep breath in and a big sigh out. Made it. Let go of the practice by letting go of the breath. You know that you can stay here. Maybe a big part of this practice is staying in Shavasana 5-10 minutes, using it as a time to meditate. Time to reflect and allow yourself to go in. Knowing that you can stay exactly where you are, maybe close the screen down and just stay in Shavasana. Otherwise, arms up and over the head, breathe in. Open the mouth, exhale. Pull the knees into the chest, lift knee to nose round. And just bring yourself all the way up. Bring the hands at heart center, bowing chin to chest in gratitude. And let's close by focusing on what is really good in our life right now, attitude of gratitude. Think of 3 things you are extremely grateful for in this present moment. And bring the prayer to third eye. Namaste. Well done, yogis. Thanks for sharing your practice with me. It really is an honor and a privilege, and I hope to see you back here again soon.